Hello viewers, this is what we call deadfall, often referred to as widowmakers. Big branches come off this gum tree. This is the way it landed on the ground. Quite a big branch, it's dead, bone dry, and just pan around here, this is why, oh, plum tree flower. This is the way it landed on the ground. Now it was quite a big branch, and I'll just zoom up a bit where it broke off the tree. Just there. That's where the big branch is on the tree. Part, so this is the part that in part broke off the main branch on the tree. It's a gum tree, and it's a very heavy, dense wood. And I've got to say there's a fair bit of weight in that with me just holding it, so you really don't want to get hit by one of these. It's one of those risks in the bush, whether you're hiking or camping, under these big trees. And not only here in Australia but all over the world. I saw a lot of deadfall in the United States when I was hiking over there with Paul's Outdoors. The trees, they could be diseased, got termites in them, and quite often they'll let go without any warning. And if you happen to be under these, they can cause some serious injury to say the least, and I mean at the least. There have been some deaths in Australia. Big branches coming down on topping campers, the tents and things like that. So certainly this one, that's another big fell gum tree, and it's dead, stone dead. I think that one may have been struck by lightning quite a few years ago. But you can see the dead branches on that, and in time they will come down with high winds and that sort of thing. It's probably disease, will have termites in it, and coming out through the branches. And from time to time over the last couple of years, I've heard branches fall in this particular part of the bush just across the dirt track from us on still days. It's no wind at all, it's just you hear this crack and thump, and there's a big branch or tree come down, dead tree, whatever. It not only applies to dead trees like this or dead branches, but even these big ones. Our summer storms here are very, very severe with high winds. And as you can imagine, there's a fair bit of wind loading on those during these storms. So even the green trees, these branches, particularly up the top where they get more spindly and thinner as the tree grows through its growth cycle, they will snap off and come down. Those are the risk of hiking in the bush or camping in the bush in high wind conditions, or in some cases where there's no wind at all. It's just a nice calm day, and these trees can be diseased, and all of a sudden they'll just drop a branch, and probably the only warning you'll get is hearing the crack before it hits the ground or lands on top of you. So this is one of those things. Got to be very careful while you're hiking, and if you're camping or you're setting up your tent or your whatever it is you're going to sleep under. And in dense bush like this, it can be quite difficult to find a safe area to hook you down for the night. Alright folks, thanks for watching, all take care, see you later.